Hi, Dr. Pearson here, Northland Physical Medicine, and today what I want to do is I want to tell you my story about headaches and migraines. I don't know if you know this, but I used to suffer with chronic migraines, and they were pretty debilitating. They started when I was a teenager in high school, and they started when I was about 16 years old. And they were very intense. My mom didn't know what to do. They were behind my right eye. I would miss school. It was so painful I would throw up. And I got these about once a week. You can imagine a teenager of 16 years old and what that can do to your social life and what it can do to your academics. And my mom took me to doctors. They couldn't find anything wrong. Everything is normal. I was perfectly healthy in their eyes, but I still had these migraines. I took a lot of medicine, and we tried to avoid foods. You know, at one time they thought maybe I was allergic to chocolate. Kendra don't eat chocolate. Too young in life to say don't drink wine. So, but nothing ever worked, and I just suffered with it until I went to chiropractic school. And in the second year of chiropractic school, we take x-rays of ourselves. And one of the things that we found was that my neck was not curved the way that it's supposed to be. So a neck should be curved like this from the side, and mine was actually curved completely the opposite direction. And my professors were like, what could have happened? Have you had any trauma or anything, you know, around that time when your headache started that could have caused this? Because that does not just happen. That can be caused by trauma. And what I remembered was when I was 16, not long before my headache started, I got in a very bad accident. I was turning left at a stoplight, and I got broadsided. My face hit the steering wheel, knocked unconscious, went to the ER. But you know, I was 16, and I broke my nose, and once that healed, I was essentially fine. Went back to cheerleading and dancing and life as I knew it, but then the headaches occurred after that. So we really trace it back to that whiplash injury caused my neck to change the way it was shaped. And when if you don't know this, your spinal cord is inside your spine, and all the nerves branch off of that. And in your neck, those nerves that branch off of your spinal cord go up into your head and come up to behind the eye. Now, if your neck is supposed to be shaped like this, the spinal cord is nice and relaxed, but my neck was shaped the opposite way. So my spinal cord was pulled, and that was putting so much tension on these nerves. That's what was causing my reoccurring chronic migraines. And I'm sitting here in chiropractic school thinking, oh, that's it. How come none of the doctors that I saw when I was in my teenage years or in my undergrad and college know that? It seemed like basic anatomy to me as I'm learning in chiropractic school. But that's the reality I was dealing with. So I started getting adjusted. I started doing exercises. And ever since I started getting adjusted and doing exercises in chiropractic school, I have not had headaches since. Maybe one a year, but I could probably trace that up to maybe didn't drink enough water. But headaches are gone. And that was such a simple solution. And I thank God every day that I went to chiropractic school, because my family didn't know about chiropractic when I was young. And I got the help that I needed when I was young. Because if I didn't, I don't know if I would have ever tried that or when it would have been, and I would have suffered. And who knows if I'd had the life I have today. If I'd be able to spend time with my kids, if I've had kids, because maybe I wouldn't, feel up to making love to my husband and having them. So that's why I'm so passionate about getting the word about there are solutions to headaches than just taking medicine and suffering every day. And chiropractic can be the answer.